This was a very interesting game where people who would look at it quickly in the evening would think probably, well, nothing really happened. They shuffled the piece, put it on the other side, and well, they even eventually agreed to a draw. But in fact, having a look at it also with Peter Leko, who is extremely strong and understands all subtleties of chess and of your game as well. I mean, we managed to enter the game very deeply. So what were your impressions in this game? Maybe Magnus as white.
First of all, I tried to be a little bit clever in the opening, which was not a good idea because I felt that as soon as we get this position, he gets a4. I think really black is the only one who can be slightly better. So at this point, I wasn't feeling so great, but still, it's an interesting position. Lots of nuances for both sides, and I think the way I played, I managed to keep decent chances.
So there was this move, Bishop G4, which you played after quite a long think, and well, maybe not so easy to meet, Levon.
Well, I was, I underestimated this move. I was very happy. I thought white has to play Queen C2, but Queen C2 is a bad move, certainly. I'm just slightly better here. So, Bishop G4, somehow I thought that F5, Bishop H3, Queen F7, but Knight D2, and Knight C4 is coming. So
Knight G5 maybe.
Also Knight G5 and E4 is
yes.
also possible.
This?
Yes,
Even this
looks very strong. Knight
Oh.
G6,
I don't know
E4.
about very strong, but maybe possible.
We are supported by the machine
What if
before. We don't see it now.
Taken Bishop D6? F4. Okay, that's too many tactical things for me. Yeah. So, anyway, I mean, to illustrate the amount of cheapos in the position, I have to say that my intention when I played Bishop B6 was to play Knight D7, on move number 16.
So here, instead of Bishop...
But actually... No.
After Bishop B6.
But
right?
actually, Knight D7 here doesn't work because of B6.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the knight
Otherwise,
is coming
Knight
to
D7 looks brilliant, Knight comes to C5 and everything works. So, and Bishop G4 was a good move. I had to play Queen D8, of course.
Yes.
Because,
Yeah.
But here the position is not easy to understand.
I thought for a long time also after Queen D8 because it's really not a position where there. I mean, I'm happy to have forced this Queen to D8, but still, it's not at all obvious what my next move is going to be.
So when you played Bishop C3, we thought your idea was to play Queen B2 afterwards.
Yeah, something like that, but basically...
B6, that was funny.
Yeah, no, but here, I didn't see the point of Queen B2, to be honest. It just seems that... I mean, Bishop C3 was more of a defensive idea in order to prevent Rook A5 than anything else.
So now you would like to play Bishop B4 in this position.
Maybe I can even
but you can
take twice. Take on
E4.
E4, take on B4.
Take on E4 first.
I wasn't sure about those things.
Yeah, here we tried some
we
exchange
tried.
sec, but it's maybe just equal.
What did we try already?
Queen B4, Knight C5.
That's this one we tried.
We tried.
We thought
It looks completely equal.
Enough, but not for being better. And pawn takes.
Pawn takes Knight F6.
Yes.
It's dangerous for white.
But if maybe I can take on D7 before.
At what point exactly?
After Bishop B4, Bishop E4, take on D7.
Yeah.
B5.
No, B5 is hanging.
Yeah.
B5 is hanging. Yeah.
Yeah. So knight.
And after Bishop E4, I cannot take because of Bishop A3.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have to
special.
go for this.
Yeah, I
It's
just
one
even
of
have
those.
to. Yeah, just.
So after B6, basically black was fine.
Okay, Bishop B4. I was spending too much time, and I just tried to find a way to swap some pieces.
Yeah, you didn't seem too happy later when you took on A4, but you still understood that everything was under control, and
I can cover my weaknesses. And the thing is that he doesn't have any clear plans, and in the long term, I'm okay. I can just shuffle the pieces around to go for knight e4 at some point, and then.
Yeah, I thought if I'm better, it's only very little, so it didn't make sense to.
Yeah, so he decided to force the draw with rook takes d3, and then that was it. But a very deep game, and yeah, that was fun to actually comment on it also with
Did you comment on Magnus's cheapo, bishop f3, preparing knight d6 everywhere?
When I went back to f3.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise Black is just winning after f5.
But
knight d6 is there. So
Nice one.
very clever, yes,
Yeah.
very clever.
because of queen a2.
Yes,
That's why you win, yeah?
just show it on the board.
And finish.
That's not a cheapo. That's a beautiful trick.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.